Hey, come in Monday, ready to do some work.
Let's go! Hut, hut! Okay, break! Head out! Set! Ready! Got it! Ready? Hut! Ready! Set, go! Here we go! Here we go! On the set! Ready, ready? Come on, go!
It's week 4 of the National Football League, and we've got Desmond Ridder. Solid performance a week ago, throwing for 3 touchdowns. It's the Falcons and the Panthers. All that and more coming up next.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Atlanta Falcons taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they enter play here. They come in 0-3 and in desperate need of a win.
And as a team, you're starting to feel a little bit snake bit. They need something.
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, second and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The Panthers had 0-3 here to begin the campaign. And you hate to have to say it this early in the season, but getting close to must-win time, is it not?
And I totally understand why you expressed it that way because it's so early in the season it feels like hyperbole. But I think you are spot on this one. Yes, there's still time to turn things around, but they've got to start to win right now if they have any hopes of trying to make the playoffs.
On the move to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
To throw on 2nd down, Waddle. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. Back to throw. Waddle being chased out left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. As they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Another run with Sanders. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, Waddle steps away, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
I'm actually looking at this play with defense.
Let's go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Throwing to start the drive. Watt, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Dante Fowler in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Off play action. Waddle. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. That is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half.
Here we go. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Check up.
Throwing to start the drive. Waddle. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
And he's going to have a first down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. He'll air one out deep from Mingo. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Clark Phillips has got it. And the Falcons are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He'll try to shake off the cobwebs from the interception he threw on the previous drive that led to the...
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Ready?
A final shot before break. Waddle. And he floats one there, incomplete. So we have reached halftime now with the visiting Falcons out on top. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our E8. And we'll jump. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Eluding the pressure right. A nice job of eluding the pressure there, scrambling for 11.
Partner, was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on second down.
And this is going to be a Panthers first down as good running gets him to about the 44. Right back to Sanders on first down. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. 42 yards rushing for him now to this point.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34. We talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
70 Lions.
throwing on first down. Waddle. And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted. Now a 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal. Sanders will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. So he had the nice run to get him down there. Was stopped just short of the goal line, but they go right back to him, CD, and he delivers to finish the drive off.
A little extra.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they...
Ready. 60 bison. Drop low 80.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons.
Madden NFL 24. And this defense features Shaq Thompson, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Panthers and the Steelers on EA Sports.
But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. And losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and run.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And a short pickup to about the 25. The numbers for Sanders last week: 13 carries, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
They put a lot of effort into game playing and establishing this ground game last week, and reward was a nice day rushing the ball. Helped them put a balanced offense out on the field. And that carry is an indicator that this ground game wants to be established again this week.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. At 5 yards on the play there, the drive will continue. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Another run here with Sanders. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. The Panthers had a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0-4? That doesn't even sound right to them. But let's face it, you are what your record says you are until you break out of it.
They'll run with Sanders up the middle. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now they'll change things around before the snap. First carry for the Oklahoma State man, Chuba Hubbard. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Looking to throw. Waddle. And the throw there going to be incomplete. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they escape on the score.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. To throw on 3rd down. Waddle. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game.
The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Sanders shaking and baking. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Off the play fake. Waddle. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
On third down, here's a run by Hubbard. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. On first down, they'll start out with Hubbard. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. And they'll go again here with Hubbard. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Waddle. Steps away to his left. Now it appears we have a Steeler here slow to get up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
A give up the middle, Hubbard. And a short pickup to about the 25.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 by 6, 60 by...
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1? Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Here comes 3rd down and 7. Looking to throw. Waddle flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
Okay, was it a breakdown in protection?
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And
We got a lot to improve on, guys. And we're better.
It's week 6 of the NFL, and all eyes are on Saquon Barkley. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Giants and the Panthers, and it's coming up next.
The Carolina Rains have arrived as we are inside a soggy Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brent. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And now an audible here into something else. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. You talk about this Giant defense. This unit currently 7th in the NFL, Charles, in stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been...
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Dexter Lawrence able to bust free and get to the quarterback. Still needing 10 yards. Now it's third down. Back to throw. Waddle. And that will be incomplete.
Intended for KJ Hamler. Incomplete. Deontay Banks on the coverage.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
How to approach this. Third down and 16 yards to go. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. Operating from the gun. Waddle. Got his man. It's Jonathan Mingo. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. They'll wind up getting 7. And onto the field, here come the Panthers.
Let's go.
It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
Sanders on first down, not finding much of anything there, as he might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Second and 10.
Brings us 2nd and 10. At the 30.
Looking to throw. Waddle escaping the pressure, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Third and 20.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Operating from the gun. Waddle. They're going for Hamler, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Things, unfortunately, continuing to implode here. The interception he threw on the previous drive, of course. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Looking to throw on second down. Waddle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Forced out to his left. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before. His interception on that last drive set the other guys up pretty good. They had solid. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. To throw on second down. Waddle. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. Now 3rd down and 7. A final shot before break. Waddle. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So that PI call will give... Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Interesting stat line right now. Technically, he's completed 4 passes, 2 to his team and then 2 to the wrong team.
It makes you wonder what he's seeing downfield because he has completed 2 passes to his own team, but the interceptions are troubling. Is he going through the wrong reads, the wrong progressions? Is he getting fooled by defenses? They've got to figure that out over on the sidelines, working on that Surface Pro to see what they see.
Now they'll change things up. They'll run with Sanders. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Tough spot here. 3rd down and 11.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
After 60, after 60.
They'll go again with Sanders. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. The Carolina offense about ready to go. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw. Waddle eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
He certainly did his best to find something on that run, but there just wasn't enough time to make it happen. Nice effort.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports, and all eyes are on Saquon Barkley. He was steady for him on the ground a week ago, reaching the century mark and adding a score. It's the Giants and the Panthers, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Uptown Charlotte at rain-soaked Bank of America Stadium. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Carolina Panthers. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Panther ball club as they interplay here. They come in pretty desperate here for a win as they've started the year 0-5.
And it seems way too early to start talking about hot seats, but guess what?
So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The Panthers at 0-5, just a dismal start to the year. And they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
And far be it from me to go ahead and go gloom and doom, right? If they fall down 7-0, 14-0, all of a sudden the cycle starts all over again. So the best way out of this for them, they need something to happen positive early in this game. That's a great way to help break this losing skid.
On 3rd down, they turn to Sanders. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Up the middle they go with Sanders. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Giants, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Well, 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll bring up 4th. They had the 8-yard gain on 1st down, but unable to do much from there.
This defense is a difficult...
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Sanders here as they run. No, bottled up fumble. It's out. It's loose. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain. Now the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. On 1st down, Waddle. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Here's 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Waddle. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Kayvon Thibodeau, he beat the O-line and recorded the sack. The Panthers going to go back on offense here late in this first half. On 1st and 10, Waddle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. The Panthers got to go quickly. They're moving with a sense of urgency right now. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Waddle. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing on 1st down. Waddle buying time to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Back to throw. Waddle flushed out right. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. So, well, we'll move. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the second half. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up. And nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
I thought they were going to sack him there like they did on 1st down. Great coverage, but he found a way to move with his legs.
Yeah, his ability to take off. Not only did he get some yardage back, he got a little bit extra.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. So still no touchdowns allowed by this defense. They get the interception there. Carolina getting set to take the field. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.